The time has come. The preparations have been made. The beaches are ready. The shoreline reinforced. Now today, we must act with valor, have a keen mind, and bravery in our hearts as we head to our city's beaches and make history. For today is D-Day, Decorating Day. Hello everyone, I'm Kibitz and welcome back to Cities Skylines, where last time we had one of our biggest episodes in the series where we integrated our transit hub into the city, which added in buses, trains, and monorails. And by having our highway system and transit needs fulfilled, it is time to finally decorate the city and kind of fill in the areas we've left alone for oh so many episodes. However, in doing so, we will be embarking on the most dangerous journey yet in our city, because adding in lots of trees can cause disaster. And while I was off camera, farming for money, our entire theme park, Poseidon Park, went up in flames and was completely destroyed. All because the trees are all so close together. One spark lights the whole thing up, and everything was reduced to ash. So now you understand the danger. By putting in trees and decorations all throughout the city, we will make the entire city essentially one matchstick ready to light. And that could literally destroy everything. But it is a journey we must embark on for beauty and the happiness of our citizens. So if you're excited for this, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. But let's get started. So essentially, the goal for today is to try and pretty up all of the beachfront around my city, because we have tons of it, huge, beautiful areas to make absolutely perfect. We have this area I'd like to rework a bit, and then maybe we can even see about hitting into, what is this, the Moon Crescent? Where are the names? Hello? What? Moonlight Crescent, yeah. Why? The name got corrupted. How did that? Why? But I can fix that in a second here. Okay, name's quickly fixed here, and also I fixed a few other things. Main thing was, what I did with the monorails up here. I had like a monorail going this way and that way. It looked horrific. Like, I turned my game back on, I looked at it and I was like, what was I thinking? So now we have this beautiful loop, works all the same way, but looks 1,000 times better in my opinion. So that's great. And I added an extra metro line, or monorail line, sorry, just onto the other side, ducked and weaved through here to make it all work, and kapow! It's all good. Also, I had to fix this area up a bit, because I had one main road going through here, and there's just too much traffic hitting in here. So this side of the city and this side of the city all was trying to go through this one intersection. Oh yeah, and the highway too! So like, there's just too much. So I brought this road, kind of curves on over here, and now the people in the city go through this intersection, and everybody else uses that intersection. So it's a much more fluid. And then since I put the road in, it was late at night, and I just filled in the rest of this area a bit. It was just so tempting and relaxing, and I had to. So nothing really special with it, just all filled in there. And kind of the same dealio with over here. I just filled all this into a bit. Just with some houses, a park. Nothing all that special. The only special things I added off camera was this disaster response unit, because when the park burned down, we needed to rebuild it with something. And then I added in post services. So I don't really know the main point of having all the post offices, to be honest. I think it's counted as like public transport. People like it, and I was like, okay, sure, I'll add it in. Didn't think much of it though. But yeah, that's all I've done off camera. Everything else pretty much the same. Oh yeah, helicopter for fires. We'll probably add more of those because yeah, we are going to be adding many trees and beautiful things today. Starting off with this beach. And now looking at the beach here, you can kind of notice I have a really nice road shape going on, and I don't want to mess that up. So we are going to make this entire beachfront area a park. So this will be like the main boulevard along the ocean. And so if we're gonna make it a park, we're gonna need a name for our main city's park. And then also we need paths and decorations. And I was just thinking, right along the dividing line between the beach and the grass, we could just have a path going on through, kind of to break things up a bit. All right, and that's not bad. I followed the line as best I could here, and I tried to follow the roads too, and it just winds all the way back here, and I just kind of looped it off, quite literally, at the end. Next, I want to switch up all the grassland that's beyond the line and make it sand, and I found out, I'm not sure which mod can do this, but essentially I can make areas sand. It's like a brush tool. So we are going to quickly do that too. There we go, so it looks a little bit cleaner now. And then, for the interior part of this, we can have that all be kind of like the bathrooms and shops and little decorations. So I think I actually have to zone this now. And there we are, so now we can actually get started on the decorating. And number one is pretty obvious, but we just want people to be able to get to the beach. So wherever I see like an intersection, kind of like this, people can walk across the road there, right? So at that point, beep, they can go and head down to the park. So I'm just gonna add a few lines like this in. I'll fix up the path later. I just want to get these lines in properly. Good. The only thing really to do with these that I had to keep in mind was if there's a lot of pedestrians crossing the street, that can cause a huge traffic pileup. So I've tried to put these entrances to the park at kind of like chill areas where there shouldn't be like a ton of traffic. Like over here, I was considering putting a little path right in here, right by the tram stop. Seems perfect, right? However, this is a highway entrance and exit right over here. So I don't want to have a bunch of pedestrians moving and scooting to the park if everyone's trying to get to the highway as well. It makes for kind of a dangerous situation. So now we just need to fill in this little gap with some things, and that's a done-o park right there. Oh my god. Oh, lordy, I pulled out all the stops, guys, and I think we got something to work with here. So, there's a lot going on here, Essentially, though, with the path, I was looking into the middle here, and there's just so much space. I tried to fill in every kind of park I could. Like, we got the skate parks, we got the children playground. We got it all here, man, we got it all. And it wasn't enough. So I had to do some very creative things to kind of fill in the gaps. Number one is there's a new district, actually. It's a leisure district inside the park. So we have like a couple little vacation kind of buildings like these, like space bowling, you know? So that's pretty rad. And then also I put in like these little kind of tabled areas. So it's like if you're in the city, you want to get away with the family, you don't have to go like driving a couple hours out to space. No. You can just go to the beach, bunch of tables already set up. I tried to block it in so you didn't see like the city while you're in here. So like, say you're just sitting down, pretty much isolated aside from the noise. And there you go. Mainly, you're just sitting, looking at the beach. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I found these beautiful tiles actually in the park section for nature reserves. So I just scroll way back here and boom, these guys. Whew. Absolute favorite thing to decorate with now. Oh my gosh. And yeah, I just put a ton of these kind of like rest areas out and about here. Then in the center, I didn't really want to obstruct the view of our expo center. So I just put some parking lots, tried to tidy it up a bit and kind of left it be. And then over here, it's kind of the same as the other side, just packed in as much as possible. We got the sitting areas. We have the cafes, which is a little bit high there. Let's push you down, thank you. And all the rest of the jazz. And then, just in case of emergency, fire watch tower, because I don't want all of this to be lit up and burn the rest of my city. That'd be bad. And then following along down here, so people don't cross the road to the beach, I put up a fence. Don't want people running in front of the highway. That's a bad idea. And then it kind of like isolates this area, so if you just want to chill, be alone, just go all the way down here. There's benches all over the place, and then at the end is a wonderful gazebo. And I got rid of the loop so we could fit that in, and oh, that's where I'd hang out. I'd like grab a book, and I'd just sit here all day. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And now that fills out the rest of the city there. And it looks great too because it's a lot of short stuff. So it kind of like doesn't block off the view for a lot of the people who are living in the city. So it's like ideal. To be honest, I'm quite impressed with it. After I stopped the last clip, I was kind of looking at things like, oh my god, what the heck do I do? And yeah, it took me a while, but I think we got a pretty nice solution here. And again, last thing it really needs is a name, so let me know in the comments below. Moving along though, we have some other projects to work on. Mainly the inside of the city's bay. So like over here, going through here. Just this area. I want to tidy it up a bit. Like over here, we have this beautiful mall, and that kind of fills that out. I extended the key a little bit, just so the terrain was a bit nicer, added in some decorations. And now we need something on the other side. And now, of course, this has to be a special building, right? So looking through things, we don't have the mall, but we do have a lot of other things. We have the Grand Mall. What bad manners. You have the Posh Mall and then the Grand Mall on the other side. Could we make that work? Technically no, but we could use the Move It mod to make it fit. It's a little bulky though, so let's see what else we could find. There's the Opera House. Kind of pointless having that on like the most prime real estate in the city. An observatory. Yeah, you can look on the stars somewhere else. Over here, everything's too big. Like way too big. And then over here we have a modern art museum. Ooh. Ooh, that could look really, really good. And then there's a Theater of Wonders as well. Oh my god. That's it. That's the one. That is absolutely the one. I just have to make it work. Oh my goodness gracious. That is freaking beautiful right on the corner there. Now, as you can see, few issues I have to iron out, but then after that, whew, we're good. And this is the entrance, right? Okay, that was kind of like the last little problem there. All right, so now I have to spend like 30 minutes figuring out the train. And as if by magic, it is perfectly in there, sitting pretty. Oh my gosh, I love that a lot. Oh my goodness, and it didn't even take that long to figure out, actually. Not bad at all. Now we have more spots to kind of fill out. We're just gonna kind of move down the key here. And I think we're gonna have the Modern Art Museum off in this corner here. Because we have the Theater of Wonders with the Modern Art Museum right next door. It makes sense, right? Well, actually, I thought it would make sense, but looking at it, it's kind of busy when it's there. Like, these monuments are pretty iconic, or what are they actually called? The unique buildings. They're, as the name suggests, pretty unique, and having them that close together kind of ruins like the uniqueness, right? Like you look over here, obviously the huge hotel, the expo, that. So although it's cool and it could technically work, it's not really like perfect, you know? So instead, we can just move that a little bit down the way. Oh! Oh, it's like that, is it? I was thinking we'd just have it lined up right there, but can we? Hold up. Now what if we just brought a road out here, right? Do a little bit of this. Do a little bit of that. Come on, brother. Seems this does need a bit more finagling. And all right, when I say it might need to be finagled a bit, that usually means I am ripping up half the city to make this thing work. But no, it just kind of worked out kind of fine, to be honest. Just like this one, it's not as bad as I thought. And it looks great there, I think, too. Spaces things out a little bit more. Not too close to the observation tower or the theater. And also, I kind of have this like main boulevard in the city right down here. And look at right what's at the end. The theater. But of course the sun is like over there, so unfortunately it's not all bright on this side, but hey, you know what? Positioning, pretty good. And there's a tram stop here too. So all of like the people who are tourists can easily make it here. Nice. So that just leaves this area and this little area. And to be honest, nothing really special's going on in there, so gonna boop it. And yeah, when I say it's not gonna be important, I mean it, because it's literally just gonna be green space. Just allow some people to kind of chill out, lay in the grass, etc., etc. But man, oh man, that is a lot done already. This whole area is quote unquote complete, like pretty much done. Off camera, I'm gonna go in and like do the super specific details, like underneath the overpass here, there's a bit of space and a few other little things, but generally it's like done. So moving along then, let's go across the bay and look at this, which is our starting area. Oh, so many memories. And yeah, I don't want this to be suburbs, to be honest. I want to have like suburbs over here, over here, over here. Like this is still like prime real estate city stuff, in my opinion. So we're probably gonna switch most of this out to be like a giant mall area or something like that. Because a few episodes ago, I put in the posh mall here, and I zoned a little bit of mall space, but there's a lot more to kind of do there. So first off, if we're gonna have malls and stuff here, this is gonna be a loud area, right? And I was thinking, we haven't even put in our stadium yet. And this would be a great place for it. Like, just a couple houses to knock down. We already have the monorail line right there. Like, come on, brother. Easy. Now, where exactly to put it is the big question. Kind of eyeing this, like, there's a road? Sure. Doesn't really matter. Seems like a very easy space to switch around. And all these people are being happy that the road's gone. It's not a good sign there, guys. Not a good sign there. Oh yeah, we're flipping it around here. So back to this. Can it just fit in there? Now technically it can. And I'm thinking here, is there any reason why I don't just put it there? Like is it this simple? Hold up. If it's that simple, then I want to quickly do something here, and I want to add in an extra road. Like, oh, that's way too close. Can I add in an extra road? Because I want there to be a road in front of the stadium, because if we can have that, or fit it in, ooh, that means a lot of the traffic will be diverged off the main road, and that could make our life a lot simpler. You know what? Let's try that out. Oh, it's so shiny, brother. I never realized how shiny it was. Oh, that looks so cool. I like it. Oh my gosh, freaking green screen in the middle there. Dang. After kind of messing with the roads a little bit, I realized It's good for inner city people to get here. Like, there's public transit all over the place. However, highway traffic coming here would be a nightmare. But I think I have a decent solution here. So one way for people from the highway to get here is going off here and going straight down, almost straight down this road. I think we can make that a bit easier for them. Boom, bop. There we go. So they can go straight down the road. Or the other option is if they're coming back this way, they go through here, they go through here, across this little one-way, and that brings them over. So, two main options. Now, it could be a bit of a problem with traffic. There's a four-way stop there. Yeah, it could be problematic. So I think we have to boost the public transit a bit to this area too. Just to, like, ensure no one's taking their cars from the city, because I think the highway traffic is going to take up all the road capacity. So what we're going to do is we're going to add in a metro. So as you guys know, I don't like building underground because you can't see what you have created. Construct a metro tunnel? Okay. And yeah, I find that kind of boring. But metros are by far the best way, are the best public transport in the game. So I guess we can have one line. And we'll kind of bring it down here. Just underneath the bay, straight on across. There we go. And it's also like, it's kind of too easy, you know? It's like hyper easy mode. It's boring. I don't like it. However, I guess for this and eventually for our airport, this is probably the best option there. So very simple, straight back and forth. Boom, bop, pow. There we go. And I guess at this point, fine, we can bring it over here. Frickin' metro nonsense. It makes a few of my lines a bit redundant as well, but we're here now. Yeah, we're just gonna stick with what we got there. And that is pretty much the extent of our metro. And there we go. Metro station there. This thing is open. Football stadium. Kibztopia FC. Nice. And free public transport. Everybody come, please. Security. Always important. And subsidized youth. By spending money on training young players, the team has increased odds to win. Yes. Oh, 9,000 per week? Oof. That's my entire budget. Never mind. And screw match security, people will fend for themselves. You think the real game you're coming to see is the football match? Oh, no. It's the survival games between all the fans. All right. Then with this small area right in here, parking lot time. You know it, I know it. It's parking lot time. So that fits in quite nicely. I think I have some small disgusting thing like that. Yep. Fits in there. Little storage thing. And it needs I guess it needs a bit more parking? Probably one like the super big things. Yeah, one of these guys. Yeah, kind of necessary. Now for the rest of the area, pretty much this area is gonna be a giant mall. So I guess the monorail line will be the cutoff point. And in here, all mall stuff. So I think there is a giant grand mall that shall be put in here. We have so much near the shorefront though. I do not want another thing in there. No. You're going to put that somewhere else, probably off in here, actually. Oh, what? What is that supposed to be? Fire hall? Get out of here! Ain't not gonna be no fires over here, not for no time, no wow. There we go, so now we can get that in there. How's it look? Pretty good. Pretty good. Man, these unique buildings really stand out. I like it. I like it a lot. And with a little more finagling, things are looking great here. decide to turn this bad boy around. It's like, hey, why not have the decks facing the sea? Good idea, right? Right. Why are there helicopters? Hello? Oh my god. I knew it would happen. The trees, man. The trees. People watch out. Like 2 tons of water is dropping right next to you, okay? Be careful. But yep, turn that around. Looks good. Added in some parking lots and rezoned. So now it's all high density shopping. So people can get their shop on. Is that what people say? Maybe? I don't know. All right, but yep, looks all good. And then for the, like, what would you call it? The key area? I think I can just put a path in here, right? Think so. It might be a little too close. Oh yeah, there's a post there, but we can get that in at least. Good. And we can bring it down here. Cool. And the only real reason I'm doing that is to get the little light lamps, or light post things in there. And then, over here, yeah, I guess we can just continue that along, considering we're after only that little aesthetic thing. We can bring this over. Good. A little curve off and around here. Oh, I can't believe that just worked. And now we can just fill in the rest with the surface painter. Bada boom, no more problems anymore. No more problems whatsoever. Looking clean. Looking very clean. Too clean? This is a lot of freaking kind of boringness around this. It really makes this thing pop a lot, which I guess is good, but it's like too much. Hold your horses here. Oh, would you look at that? What an extremely posh looking, I think that's a tennis court? Okay, yeah, that looks a million times better. And let's put some fancy parking lots beside it. Alrighty, and generally speaking, I'd say, ooh, we win a game? We won a game, thank God. Yeah, generally speaking, it looks like we're good. Look at the traffic moving through here. Not a lot of cars at all. Most people going and using the metro. Already 125 people using that bad boy. 18 people using that, of course. All right, and traffic is, thank God, surviving. Alrighty then, I think that is gonna be all for today. Tons freaking done, finally. The city is complete, for now at least. Oh, the main part. And now we can expand further out. Probably next time, we're gonna start buying tons of tiles, get an oil industry online, and do just a crazy amount of projects. Because A, we need some money, and B, we've been sticking to our first couple squares here for too long. And we gotta move on out. So if you guys enjoyed, again, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. But anyway, have a fantastic rest of your day, and bye-bye.